protest against the government's tax regime took place opposite the Ceylon petroleum storage terminals in Kolonna.
Even Lord Buddha has preached that when taxes are imposed, those taxes should not be a burden. However, Ranil Wickremesinghe, who often speaks of the Lichavi kingdom, is burdening the people with taxes. The CPC workers are against these unjust taxes. We would like to inform the government to impose a tax by leaving aside a salary for the working masses to survive on. We urge the President, Prime Minister and the government to immediately withdraw this tax implementation and amend it. We as the working masses see this as an attempt to create a rift among the people and the working masses.
Employees attached to the Sapukaskanda oil refinery protested during their morning break, seeking an amendment to the unjust tax regime.
You must understand our pain. We are not trying to commit tax evasion. Are these taxes actually utilized for the welfare of the people? If the tax money is looted by fraud and corruption, what is the purpose of paying taxes? That is our concern. We are engaged in this struggle to allow the professionals to continue with their jobs.
The Nidahas Sevaka Sangamaya or the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation hand over a letter to the President's office citing their demand.
The government is attempting to burden the public and private sector employees with these taxes to cover up the cost of fraud and corruption in the country. We as a whole oppose the government's oppressive program.
15 professionals organisation, including university teachers, launched a black protest week demanding changes in the unjust tax regime. The lecturers of University of Ruhuna, who gathered opposite the Sanat Jayasuriya Stadium in Mathura, protested and reiterated that these taxes should be amended immediately.
This is not only an unfair tax policy but also a very lethargic one. Only the people who can be caught very easily have been caught by these taxes. There are so many people who do not pay taxes in this country. By implementing this concept, the country will undoubtedly have to face a huge economic downfall. This is just like the organic fertilizer policy. This is a campaign by the government to collect money to its account in order to get money from the IMF without any analysis. Because of this, not only the professionals are crushed, but it also directly affects the economy. Now a large number of people are working for professionals. What will happen to them through this? It will become impossible to hire them. This will shrink the economy, and that shrink will negatively affect all economic aspects. Because of this, there is no way for us to justify what the government is saying. The country will become unstable and dysfunctional. Later on, this effect will spread in all directions. This is an attempt to push the economy, the country and the entire nation into an abyss or towards an unstable state. That is why these professions have taken to the streets.
The question we have here is why they're trying to charge us for the money they have misused. By imposing this tax, is the government providing the citizens with relief? What is the relief the government is giving us? Are the prices of goods going to be reduced?
Doctors across the country have been continuously raising concerns of the government's failure to address the medicine shortage, though the government taxes the professionals in an unjust manner. The doctors at the Kurunegala Teaching Hospital obtained signatures for a public petition emphasizing these concerns today. Patients who visited the cancer treatment unit at the hospital extended their support.
I came twice to get treatment for my sister. Last time it cost me 64,000 rupees to buy these medicines. They informed me that they don't have some medicines that were prescribed to my sister. We are doing everything we can to keep her alive. We can't just let her die.
If one day the free health system of this country falls apart, this government should be held responsible for it. They can't provide medicines to patients and they can't even supply electricity for our children to study. They don't even have funds to hold an election or to buy papers to print the national identity card. Despite all these shortcomings, they are now preparing to spend 200 to 300 million to celebrate the Independence Day.
In solidarity with the Black Protest Week, the staff of the Badulla General Hospital report to work today wearing black bands. Signatures were also obtained for a public petition.
The maximum they can collect by taxing the professionals will be 7 to 9 billion rupees. But in Sri Lanka, there are tax thieves who don't pay taxes. They cheated around 700 billion rupees. A report published by the Auditor General's Department states that 54% of this amount were direct taxes. Without collecting this, they are taxing the professionals of this country who work tirelessly. This tax policy needs to change. We are working on creating a force to stand against this injustice.